people. Thank you all for joining in to Slim J, Just My Opinion. I hope everyone is well. I'm just going to give you a little time to tune in. So at this point in time, we may have a little music for you. You know, we live, so we got to see what's going to surprise us right about now.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Me, let's put up what we got. Give them a little time to get ourselves together. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a guilty.
Love it. Love it.
I wish I knew.
I love when dreams come together.
Right.
Things are you get so many people out there and y'all can come together and make something happen. It's money out there to be made. Just get together and do it. Look at this love. Just my opinion with Slim J. Why are you mad with your woman making more money than you? Why? Hey, soda in the house. Thanks for joining in.
How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Yes, thank you. BD, yes. Hey, baby Scorpio in the house. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. I wish. All right. How much I miss not knowing. We got about 40 seconds left, and then we're
All
going to
right.
get into this show. I wish I knew how much I miss. Where I screw when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Hi, everyone. Here's me. Thanks, everyone, for joining in today after this long tragedy week, weekdays. I don't even know how to explain this. I mean, I know everybody's frustrated. Um, thank y'all for even taking out the time to join me, Slim J. Just my opinion. I hope everyone got y'all likes back on because that shit was hell. Okay, it was very tragic. And it was frustrated. It was irritated, and you probably wanted to go out there and beat up a couple people. I mean, just for saying stupid things to you or asking you stupid ass question like, "Are your lights on yet?" Hell no. Okay, so hey, I hope each and every one of you all have your lights back on. I hope that y'all was able to, you know, clean out the refrigerators, whatever y'all had to clean out that carry ice. Make sure y'all throw all those things away. It's no need to save it. I'm sorry, it's no holding on to it. I mean, start all over. Trust me, it'll come back to you one way or the other. It's a lot of hotlines out there, a lot of people that can help you to get back on track. As far as assistant, um, FEMA, it's different places that can help y'all. It's these pantries that actually goes on all the time. My mom is like a pantry queen, okay? And it's a bunch of pantries in your um I want to say like area where you can get help and ask for help. Sometimes if you make more money than people that need it, that's really not making a lot of money, just taking in consideration, like, hey, if you are one person, or you a person that can you make a lot of money or enough money to kind of maintain yourself without actually helping, I mean, going out there and asking for help, let those people that really, really need help get that help, because you don't know how many homeless people is out here, how many people is doing worse than you are. There's people lost say life, there's people lost say house, they everything. So if you can hold back and just ask God for help, because He got you better. So I'm gonna go to the chat line, because I'm over here looking to my right side and y'all are jumping. Let's see what y'all got going on over here. What we got, Jay?
All right. So first off, give a shout out to Soda Can Assassin showing up. Just wanted to
Thank
say
you.
that he's glad to see you out here doing your thing. We also got
Thank
Baby
you.
Scorpio in the building.
Hey, baby
Hey, hey.
Scorpio.
And then the very thing that you said that you didn't want people to say, of course, Soda Can Assassin said it. How you got your power back yet?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Baby Scorpio was saying already no lights is a mess. And
Yes.
then Soda Can came right back around and said, you did just say that. And then Baby Scorpio said, dang, where can I go? I think she's talking about the pantries in
the
particular.
yes.
And we
Um, I'm
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
Are you good? It's your show.
Okay. Go, no, go ahead. I asked you to read the
Oh,
side, so
that's
let's
that's
get
it.
that out the way.
That's all the chat right now. And then when you start talking about the FEMA helpline, I put that up. It's 1-800-621-3362, and it's available from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that's 1-800-621-3362.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, baby Scorpio asked me, where can you go to get help? Now, like I said, my mom is like the pantry queen. Okay, I'm sorry. She'll go get the stuff, and I mean, just like any other person, you're gonna get the things that you need, and of course, some people give them to other people, which my mom she does. She'll go get in a line for like 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes she even spend a night at these places to be there early in the morning and to get the things she want, and then she'll come back to the neighborhood and she would give, people like maybe you need bleach or canned goods or whatever. She would sit up there and distribute it out to people that needs or will even accept it, because some of y'all want to be so damn bougie. You better learn how to ask for help, okay? Because when it comes to this time, you're going to really need help. This is just a baby hurricane. Think about what was it, Katrina, that hit Louisiana? That was that was deep. That got up to like a category 5, right? I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong,
I
but that
believe
was
so.
deep. That was definitely deep. So y'all got to think about, you know, um, ways to help yourself first, and then to be able to help other people.
Baby Scorpio
Okay,
said, "Can I get your mama phone number?"
I
If
know that's right.
if if you gonna do that, you have to catch. You have to DM her on the side.
Hello.
We can't put her phone.
So the thing is, with the pantries, I'm gonna give you this. You can call only three numbers: 311, and they
Hey,
can give you assistance on the pantries that's in your neighborhood or that's in your surrounding areas to help to get you help. With not just that, and it's other things. It's best to try to get knowledge of things that's going on. In your neighborhood, your surrounding areas. So, you got 311. I think they say don't call 211 because it's for certain things. But anyway, just do more research on the things that you need to help yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Let's just do that. And if you don't have a generator, go get one. And so while I'm saying that, also know the safety of a generator, because I was telling people about go get a generator, go do this, go do that. But one thing I did not say in my past thing was, hey, know the safety of a generator, because generator is a silent killer. It's carbon dioxide, and that is a solid killer. You need to learn and know how to work that generator and have it at a decent feet from your house and from the open of your house. So you can be safe, but at the same time, be cool, save your food and things that you can save. You want to do the most important things, the things that you need, not want, and get yourself some knowledge of how to survive. Okay? Thank y'all for that episode. Guess what? We're about to move on to the real stuff.
All right, real quick before y'all do that, just want to run off the list real quick. So she did say generator, but make sure you have extra fuel for that generator in your car.
Hello.
Also want to make sure you got some extra cash on the way. And the things that you might forget, family and emergency contact information. Make sure that you have that because you need to know what your next step's going to be. Also, make sure that you bring copies of your personal documentation, your medication list, proof of address, deed, lease to the home, passport, birth certificate, insurance policy. Those things that once they go away, it's real hard to get.
Oh my Jesus. Yes.
Water, non-perishable foods, flashlights, extra batteries, first aid kit because you know we clumsy, and medication for the 7-day supply at least. And Slim's favorite, we need at least a multi-purpose tool and sanitation and personal hygiene items.
Hello.
And this is just my opinion with Slim J.
Thank you.
Also, if you want, I can tell you really quick about the generator, how to properly use it. I looked it up, so if you want me to give you the rundown, I can, or we can keep going.
Sure, let's give them some education because I don't want them to, say, look, they say go get a generation. I mean, a generator, but I know I went somewhere else with that. I'm sorry, but they tell you go get a generator, and then they're not giving you the proper way to use it. You know what I'm saying? It's like go get a gun. You think you know how to shoot it, but
Right.
in reality, you don't have to properly train on that. So yes, I would love for you to give me them and myself knowledge. I already know, but go ahead.
Okay, so first you want to choose a suitable generator. You need to determine what your power needs are by adding up the power requirements of your appliances and devices that you're going to want to use. In other words, don't overload your generator, okay?
Mhm.
Make sure that the generator produces more amps than you need, okay? When in doubt, go a little bit bigger. Second, proper location. Never operate the generator indoors or in a tight space to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning, just like Soda Can Assassin said. Carbon monoxide is no joke. You will die in your sleep and wake up and see Jesus. All right. You want to place that generator outside
Oh
at least
hell!
20 feet. Oh, wait, well.
I'm sorry.
We don't do horns on your show, but that was definitely a horn moment. We're going to place the generator outside at least 20 feet away from your house and any openings such as doors, windows, or vents. I even go so far to say if you have to use one on a balcony or at an apartment, make sure you dedicate a fan to blow the carbon monoxide the opposite direction. All right. Ventilation and protection is number 3. You want to use a canopy to protect your generator from the rain or snow, but make sure that it is well ventilated. All right. And the last thing is electrical safety for today. You want to use a heavy duty extension cord that matches the generator's amperage and length, and check for any damage or fraying. And if you want to permanently connect your generator to your home's house wiring, have an electrician do it opposed to you. All right. And Baby Scorpio says, yes, I need that in my life. All right. And then one more for the bonus before we get into it. You can also get a carbon monoxide alarm. Now, that's not on the list, but that's something that, you should have if you're going to be using one because it will let you know if carbon monoxide is in the air.
Yes, and one more thing, they also have the because I was talking to some people at work, and they was saying, "Well, I stay in an apartment." They also have these little generators for apartments. They
Correct.
the solar panel
Solar panel.
generators.
And they're the ones you can leave plugged into the wall safely, and it's just going to keep its own charge, keep its own amperage. They were made for camping outside.
Right.
So it makes perfect sense to have one of those. That's actually probably going to be my next buy if I get one. Another one.
Yeah, so just educate yourself on something that you're trying to buy. I mean, it's like going out there and going to get that, nice purse, and you're gonna spend all this money on it. Now, when I used to go buy nice purses, then I'm looking at the stitches, I'm looking at the zipper, I'm making sure that everything is on point. I don't need to bring this purse back or these shoes back for no reason. So, therefore, with that generator, then go ahead and, look into it real deeply to make sure that it fits your household and your budget. Okay. So, I don't sit up here. We don't talk about this numerous of times on TBH, on Slim Just My Opinion. And if you say you didn't know, you're lying.
Air horn. No,
I need it in my life right about now.
we're gonna find. Hey, chat. Let us know what type of sound that you think Slim should have, based upon the swag of her show. As you can tell, it's more of a laid back, cool show.
But so you should be like, who?
Hey, maybe I might have to clip that. Make that into one. Okay, so
that's my mama thing. She was like, who?
Hey.
I may need her to say that, so you probably have to record it. It'll be so freaking cool. I may need to do that one.
All right, so how would you like to go about with this? We can show them again the design for the show, and then we can then you can decide whether you want to go into the main points or watch some of the video, some of the sorts I found. So,
well, let's be a little, let's show them a little video so they can see what I'm talking about and what point I'm coming from. Maybe that can give them a little love and how to respond to what I'm about to say.
And this is the topic for tonight. So we want you guys to participate like you always do. But why are you mad when your woman makes more money than you? Let's talk about it. All right. So let's go to the first video. All right. Here's the first video right here. It's a very short clip, but it should encapsulate what we're talking about.
Y'all get mad because now we're getting money, but I mean...
We're not getting mad.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're not getting mad.
You're not?
No.
Then how come...
If anything, I want you to have money. Let's bring two incomes is better than one in the household.
But why do men have an issue with that?
Because y'all try to use that as a weapon in a relationship a lot of times. And
or do y'all use that as a weapon because you think, oh, we're getting money, so now we feel like we're ahead of you in the house, right?
No, it's a natural thing.
But if you're securing yourself, then that shouldn't even, to me, that shouldn't exist.
Let's say you were making $150,000 a year, and we talk about this normal man. He makes $40,000 a year. He's great. Everything that you want him to be. He's handsome. He's smart. He's loving. He rubs your feet. He can cook. He does all these good things. If y'all get into an argument, eventually it's going to come up about how much money he makes and how you're carrying the load or first off, you probably wouldn't, most women not going to date a man like that anyway if they're making that much more money. Yeah. So, but if it was the reverse, a man doesn't care.
It's a lot of men that are intimidated by women that make more money than them.
Yeah. But see, this is what I'm saying, bro. When we start unpacking stuff, now, if I hear a black man is intimidated by his black woman making more money than him, I'm going to wonder where the fuck was that, that intimidation, or where was that same energy, when that white man was making more money than you because they still make more than us.
Yeah.
Or the white woman that was making more. Like, where's that same energy? Exactly. Niggas want to fight the oppression in their own home. That ain't oppression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She kept the lights on.
Hey, man, say that.
All right, and we got maybe a few more after that, but I just wanted to pause it and let you get a little bit in. The chat said, Baby Scorpio says, he feels like it makes her less. He feels like it makes him less than a man. Yeah, I think that's what. Okay, and then she also comes back and says he feels like he can't run the house no more. That last one got it, boy. That last one tore it up.
It did. Because the way I was gonna start this off, I guess I wasn't ready for these clips. Now, mind you, everything is live. I have not seen these clips.
No.
So I'm surprised just as much as you are, okay? But I'm
Now we
trying to
can
get
play
myself.
anyone back again. So whatever you want to do, we can do it.
I know. I gotta get myself together because that shit is funny. Okay, so my thing is, um, on the first clip, you know, when you in a relationship, you married or you have nowadays people don't much get married. They just stay together and say, okay, you
Y'all
do
get mad because now we're getting money.
the common law marriage. Okay, so anyway, like she was saying, okay, now y'all getting the money, so you don't have nothing to worry about. But for some reason, some men think when they woman significant other get more money than them, then it's going to be a problem because they're going to come to that point where they're going to want to control everything. And then you have some women's that can get that money and still let that man, you know, um, be the head of the house. But at the same token, because that woman is making more money than that man, then that man feel like she should dish out everything. Like uh you got the money. We going on a family trip. Well, you got the money. And he started to take the female role, as I would say, in my opinion, because he feel like, yeah, she can go ahead and take care of everything. She can take care of the bills. She can take care of the trips instead of still contribute into the trips and the household. He feel like, okay, let's just go ahead and use all her money, because if she's not using it in the house, then he goes into another field. Like he kind of be that. I don't want to use that word. He kind of feel like if she's not using that money in the house, then she's using that money somewhere else. And it could either be on clothes, or they will assume someone else, as another person, because he thinking that she's trying to take control of that. I feel if I make more money than you and this is where we at, then it shouldn't be like I'm more than you. We still equal. It's just we need to settle things to, like, okay, well, you know what? You can't take care of this. You cannot take care of the family trips and everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you have just the utility, and I'll pay the mortgage or the car notes or whatever. We'll come to agreement, because I don't want you to feel that just because I make more money than you, then there's less shit you gotta do. That's not how it goes. But don't get mad at me because I make more money than you. I'm gonna still be fair. And that's what some men probably think. Like, once a woman make more money than them, then some women's they feel that they have more control now because they make more money than you. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, okay, you make more money than me, but you still the man. Now, when you sit up there, you don't drop yourself down to that other level that you gotta cry and you bitching about because I make more money than you, and now you think that I should, pour out because I'm making more money than you, then we have a problem. Money, communication is the two things. It's some more that I have, but it's two things that's in relationship that really kills a relationship. So what y'all think, chat? Chat line, tell me what's on your mind.
Baby Scorpio said it's not about the benefits for one or the other. We should be in this together.
Hello.
Baby
Facts.
Scorpio also said before he feels like he can't run the house anymore if he's not physically or able to be the breadwinner. We also have some things that got pulled from earlier. Speaking about that, that falls into a masculinity ideology, and that's one of the reasons why. And basically, this means a man's internalization or acceptance of the culture's definition of masculinity, the breadwinning role, of men stems from institutionalized rules for
Yes.
gender marital behavior. And that's basically what Baby Scorpio was saying, and that's what you were hitting on as well.
Yeah. It's I mean, this is 2024. Okay. Women's are stepping up. Women's kind of, you had the slave, and now you have the women's that didn't have the rights. So, we didn't have rights at first. Then they gave the men's the rights. Then now they got the women's with rights. Okay. So therefore, women's are getting very educated with the things that they want in life. And I don't think it's wrong for a woman to go out there and get the things that they want in life or to educate themselves. But at the same token, if you're gonna get with a man, let that man have his space. Let that man have his say. Oh, I got you.
Mm.
You date men that can work at McDonald's and still treat you like he don't work, like he work at a nice job as far as making. Nowadays you got to at least make $20 an hour just to
Right.
even, but just say, okay, you don't make $20 an hour. You probably make $14 an hour, but you showing me a $20 good time.
Mm.
Respect that. Let that man have that. Don't take that man from his level to show you that. But then when you got those, and I trust me, I know, I get it. I have seen these women come from nothing, and then they go to college, they get the jobs and everything. They doing, all their thing, and then they go get a man that they want to be on their level because they bougie, and they go get I call it the valley boy. I used to date a bunch of, I should date a bunch of valley boys. I'm
What's
sorry.
a valley boy?
Okay, I'll explain that later. But
Okay.
anyways,
Well,
so
you actually hit the other one too, which is social expectation and gender roles.
see,
Where when women are earning more than their husbands, it can cause tension between the partners due to a combination of ideas about gender roles. The expectation has the potential to damage the man's self esteem and self worth. Translation, exactly what Slim just said. Feels like he can't really be the man. And that's what Baby Scorpio said as well.
so the thing is, to be honest, just like I was talking to some guys at work today. I love those guys at work. They is crazy. Some of them are married. Some of them are confused, and some of them have, the stay in woman. Well, the thing is, they're it's a long haul. They've been through a bunch. The married couple, the person that without the paper, the marriage paper, and just the people that like I date. But the thing is, it's okay if you make more money than me. That's fine. If you want to show me a good time, that's fine. If a woman is dating a guy or she's married to a guy and she's making more money than him and she want to show him good time and all that, that's fine. But don't be a woman to be aggressive with. Don't throw it in that man's face like, oh yeah, I make more money than you, and when you get tired of that man not doing what you want him to do, and he's not on your level, and you want to throw him away. That's probably the man that you need to keep,
Mhm.
because you know what, he go through. I'm with you regardless whether you make money or you don't make this money. We're gonna have this together. We're gonna make this work. Then go with a man that you make money. I'm here as long as you make this money, as long as you can treat me like I want you to treat me. You know what happens with that? You getting used. You like either a cougar. I'm just using
Hey now.
you, or I just want to be with you because of your money, because you spoiling me now. because now they're gonna flip the script. Because see, you want to sit up here and act like you all this because you making more money than this man. You taking this man out of his character. You belittling this man. So therefore, he's gonna flip the script because the man's his his value is high. His ego is high. And his woman making more money than him, and then you trying to be aggressive with the shit that you doing. Okay, guess what? He finna flip this script. He's gonna start using your ass. You gonna start paying for rims, car note. You gonna start doing a lot of things that you're not much aware of. And he gonna be sitting up here chilling with a welfare ass hooker that got 5 kids and some food stamps. He gonna get fat full. She gonna give him everything he want because she don't have shit to give but that love and that little tiny value of money. But she give him support. She love him. She love his dirty ass draws. While you sitting up here trying to be all bougie, mistreating this man because you make more money than him, you gonna fall off. You're gonna lose that good man because you know what? Once he get back on and excuse me, 1 out of 10, when he's ready, he's gonna get on his feet and he gonna treat that woman better than he treat you. You know why? Because you was too bougie about how much money you made and you throw it in his face instead of letting him be the man. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. My man can make $5. Okay? You could take me to McDonald's, Burger King. Just can I get a super size? You know, just I'm saying, I'm asking. Just a super size. I'll be happy. Because guess what? In the long run, if you come in and say, look, you know, I feel a little short. I need a little help on my car note, whatever the case may be. If we down, we down. We gonna help each other. We gonna help each other. It's not I make more money than you, you make more money than me. It's we coming together. We in this shit together. So we have to do a partnership in this together. But don't sit up here and try to use me because I make more money than you. Now, me personally, no. Before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and just see what the chat line said because I'm finna tell you how I do it.
Baby Scorpio says women are just starting to do the same thing as the men do, and they cannot handle it.
Yeah,
it's life.
Facts.
And women are tired of it.
Hello, I agree.
Baby Scorpio also said, don't give out what you can't handle.
Hello.
And then Baby Scorpio just came right now and said, communication is key.
It is. It definitely is. And communication is a key.
And that actually hit on the next point that we had, which was ego and jealousy. Being raised believing that the man is the breadwinner in the family and it's his responsibility to bring home the paycheck, some may allow their egos to make them jealous of their partner's earnings and ashamed of their own.
That's true. Now, okay, so now I have to push myself back. But see, so what that's saying to me is that when a man is raised to take care of his household and the woman make more money than him, then that take his ego away from him. If you keep on throwing it like that. Okay? So if I know my man is making less than me and then he come home, well, you know, look, I bought us some McDonald's and nobody don't want no McDonald's shit. I want to go to Papa's. You know, what we doing? Why? We don't need that extra right there. We need to sit up here and support our men, the good men that's out there that's trying to support you and hold you down. but you want to put him down because he's making less than you. Don't do that. If that man was raised right, or sometimes they don't be raised right, but they found someone out there that they took a man to be their role model. They was like, hey, you know what? I like the way you treat your woman. I like the way you treat your family. I want to be like that towards, my family, my baby mama, whatever they got going on, the woman that I want in my life. Because women's, ladies, I can't talk to y'all girls because y'all would not understand this.
Mm.
A man that wants you, he's going to respect you. He's going to do whatever he can to keep you, to make sure that you comfortable. If this man making $2.95 an hour, he would sit up here and go and buy you everything he possibly can for you, because he feel like you is his diamond. He wants you, he loving you. He's showing you all this love.
Right.
He's doing all this for you because, he's making little money. And you sitting up here probably making like, I'm gonna lower your shit down, $800 every 2 weeks. Okay, he making $400 every 2 weeks. I'm lowering this shit down. Now y'all, everybody that's probably on this line, y'all know that shit ain't nothing, but it's crucial like that out there.
Mm-hmm.
That man that's making $400 every 2 weeks will try to give you that world, everything he can. He'll go out there and give you roses. Whatever he got to do, he would do extra things to make sure that you happy. But what you do?
Correct.
He not trying to be jealous of you. He just trying to show you love. But guess what? That cat out there that you showing love, and you, oh baby, I got your beer, I got your whatever you want, I got you. Guess what you do? You up there, you making it rain. Okay, yeah, okay. Stupid. He's using you. He's using you, So y'all need to start thinking about that. Because somebody's making less than you, let's look at the character. Let's look at the heart. Let's look at what's really going on versus of somebody that you think is for you, really not for you. Because that motherfucker that's jealous of you will break you down faster than you can even think. By the time you blink, you is gonna be broke down. What we got?
We have a clip if you want to go into it.
Let's get it.
All right.
If your woman made more money than you,
hello,
would you be intimidated by that?
Mickey Ficky. I mean, if my woman made more money than me, that's fine. I'll probably quit my job and move to California and make TikToks all day. I'll probably do that.
I read a disturbing study that said...
Well, this is another one. So do you want to talk about the first one or just let this one play?
Well, let's let it play because I'm interested in what he have to say.
Okay.
I read a disturbing study that said high-earning women, successful business women that are high earners, and maybe they earn more in the household than their male counterpart, those relationships are 15% less likely to have a successful, happy marriage, 32% more likely to report marital issues, and 46% more likely to report separating. What does that mean? Successful ladies that are out there crushing it, you have got to attract what you actually want and stop settling for what actually is not fitting for you. Now, I'm not saying that it can't work and there's not, exception to the rule where, a woman makes more than her man and the relationship can work fine. No, not at all. But what I'm saying is, for most of you women, and it is majority of you, that want that man that's a compliment to you, if not, he has you, right? You don't have to settle for less. That's something I help all the business women that work with me learn how to do. And trust me, you can learn it too.
See how that works? So I look at it like this. I'm looking at baby Scorpio. Key. Well, communication is key. It is. It is. If I'm making more money than you, so what? If we here together and we have each other back, it doesn't matter which one of us make the most money. It's the communication that we have to say, okay, we need to take care of the house first. Whatever we need to take care of, go ahead and take care of that. And then we can get the extra. But when you bring jealousy, miscommunication into y'all life, it's not gonna work. Because if you feel that I'm making more money than you, then I'm doing something different or I'm moving different, you jealous, you irritated, we're not gonna have anything. We're not gonna have shit. Okay? Because when a man is out there making a bunch of money and the woman is making little money, then see the man he feel like he have control. But when a woman get out there and make a lot of money, now some of us will sit up there and let that man stay up in his role. But then some of us be ugly and bougie about it. I don't need you. I'm making more money than you anyways. You can go ahead and bounce. I got this by myself. You know? If you leave today or tomorrow, I got this. I don't need you. But then when you have a real man on your side, whether you making more money or less money, he got your back. And the communication is the key, as Baby Scorpio said. It is the key. Now, I'm gonna tell you a story. That's why I got kicked back. I was one of those females. Okay. Um, I made more money than some of the guys that I dated. And I'll be like, oh, you know what? I ain't got time for this. You doing whatever. You in your feelings. I got shit to do, things to go on, do what I got to do. All right. Well, as I move on, and I got with some trifling ass people, they was like horrible kind of relationships. Someone was making more money than me, but they was so freaking controlling. Like, okay, well, you need this, you need me because you can't afford it. Well, I'm this kind of female. The way I was raised, you always have something in the right hand just in case the left hand get broke. So, better yet, this how it used to go. Never tell the right hand or never let the right hand know what the left hand is doing because you'll forever be broke. So I always made sure when I did get with a person, made more money than me, less money than me, if things went down, I had my back. Because only person you can depend on is yourself and God. If that's your, person that you believe in. So I always made sure that I had myself together. I wasn't trying to do downfall on a person, but I always made sure just in case you got up and left or I got up and left, then I was still able to maintain the lifestyle that I wanted. So with that said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Baby Scorpio said when they're trying to take advantage of the fact, that's when the problem comes in.
As it does.
I just wanted to give it to you in live time because she was following you. And she also says it's not about who makes more. It's about coming together and making it happen without trying to be slick.
Hello. That's it. I mean, let's see the main things about relationships nowadays. Excuse me, y'all. The main things about relationships nowadays is that you always have somebody that's trying to outdo each other. We in this shit together. We are in a relationship. Why do I need to do more, than you are? If you don't have no communication, that's the number one thing. If we cannot communicate, we not gonna get anything pretty much done. We're gonna always bump heads on bullshit. And money, like people say, is the root of all evil. I personally don't think that. I think that people is the root of the evil of the money.
I think the love of money is all evil.
And yeah, and see, so what you gotta do is you gotta come together. Like, hey, if you make more money than me or I make more money than you, um, ex-husband, he was like, okay, you don't make that much money. Look, I'm gonna pay the big bills. You pay the utilities. You get the groceries and the supplies of the house. Okay, I got that. I had no problem with that. But then you have some people in a relationship that know that you're not making as much as money as the other person, and then they go, you know what, we're gonna go half on all this. So we're gonna go back to that $800 a month and that $400 a month, and our bills are $1,500 a month. I'm talking about everything. If I'm only making $400 and he making $800 or vice versa, then why I need to, I mean, it's not really a 50-50 thing, right? That's not it. Now, I asked my co-host about this. Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union.
There we go. Union. I'm sorry.
I'm with you.
See, I like her, and I always thought she was just bougie in her movies and in her act, her character. And I feel like that's kind of how she is in real life because she plays so damn good. But in real life, her and her husband, he's an NBA player. She's an actor. But she's willing to go 50-50 with him. Even though I don't know who makes, more money or whatever. But it's this thing is, you have those people that's out there that's going to make that happen. They're going to go 50-50 regardless. And then you have those women that's out there that's going to go and say, baby, I got it. As long as you treat me right, don't cheat on me, and don't lie to me, I got you. And they going to go for it. Because you know what? The man going to be like, I got you, baby. I'm going to do everything you say. Everything. Mm-hmm. And guess what? They going to do all that good shit. He going to be driving a new car. I mean, the unit is like A1. At the same time, he'll still have all that love, no jealousy, none of that. Wife, spouse, or whatever, girlfriend, whatever, doing everything. And he still end up cheating on her because he feel that she's going to spend that money on somebody else versus him and the household. Don't get mad because your woman make more money than you. Understand it, communicate with her, and make shit happen. And if necessary, I mean, if you feel that that's hurting your feelings so bad, educate yourself. Get more knowledge. Get more experience in the job that you have. Make that money. But don't get mad at a person that's making more money than you. Support them. Get on their level. I love to hang around people that's more knowledge than I am and make more money than me. Because you know what it does for me? Can you tell me? It motivates the shit out of me. That's what it does for me. Y'all better get yourself together. Communication is the key thing. And if you got it, you can get it. It is what it is. And ladies, just because you make more money than your man, don't get so bougie about it. Because you know what? The man that you get with that make the same money as you or more than you, that be the man that dog your ass out instead of that man that had a hard time just trying to get to where you are to make you happy. Y'all better understand.
That also leads into The other main issue, which is money problems, which you already covered, but it's often cited as the leading cause of divorce. And some experts say large differences in pay can exacerbate these conflicts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've already explained it masterfully already, but it's just, yeah, that can
It's
cause a problem. So,
it's hard, but it's fair. But like I said, when you have the communication and y'all have an understanding of what's going on in your household and how y'all working things out, it's okay. If I make more money than my man and he make less than me, that's fine because at the end of the day, we making sure that the bills getting paid. We're not having no arguments. We're not having no bull crap, no outsider shit. That's the number one thing as well. Stop putting y'all business out there. Oh, girl, I make more money than him, and he gonna give me whatever he can. Okay, so basically, you can either be setting your man up to begin with your homegirl because she can come. Hey, you know what? I don't make that much money. Me and him can, make it rain. We can make some things happen. Stop putting other people into your relationships. Okay, that's not working. Communicate with your partner. Have a level or how y'all want to do things. If that's what you're gonna do it. But don't sit up here and tell people about your money. Never discuss your money with someone else because if somebody doing better than you or gooder than you, they gonna always talk down on you. Because just because I make less than you, I'll probably be doing better than you. Because I know how to manage my money. That's another thing. Learn how to manage your money to be able to be with someone that make less money than you, but still get on top of the world with it. Just still love yourself. Y'all stop playing with it. A piece of man's better than no man is all. So take what I got to work with it. Better right.
All right, we got another clip for you. We're at 52 minutes, and we just want to thank you guys for rocking with us. Let's check the. Oh Lord, Baby Scorpio said, "Heck, not even your relationship." All right,
Stand up.
you ready for this next clip, man? This guy is amazing. I tell you that. Here we go. Next clip is coming up right now.
I think one is fear. And I think you can break that down into many sub compartments, but I think fear is probably the bigger reason. Some of the things you said, sometimes with us men, the ego, we hide things and we mask it as ego, but it's actually fear. So fear, I think the fear of, if she makes more money than me, does she really need me? Right.
Okay. That's it. That's the last one.
And see, that's another thing.
Baby Scorpio said, "Girl, stop. Don't believe that. It's." He's talking about that piece of a man versus.
I know, right? I know that's crazy because no, don't do that one. Don't go for a piece of man that's better than no man at all. Because trust and believe, you have men that's out there on your level. You just got to know what you're looking for. Give yourself. I'm sorry, I don't much. You gotta kind of like give yourself a level that you're gonna deal with and you're not gonna deal with. Just like these men's out here. I listened to some men's at work today, and it's funny how they be saying stuff, but it gave me knowledge because all the stuff that women's put into themselves, like my little eyelashes. I'm ready to pull these suckers out. Y'all don't much know, but the eyelashes, the long weave, the getting the surgery, with the boobs, the butt, wearing all this makeup, this all kank up on you. You looking like a fake ass clown. You really think that these men like that? Well, okay, you have some men that do, and a lot of them don't. A man rather see you more natural than with a bunch of fake shit on you. And then when you do decide to put the eyelashes and the hair and the makeup on, then they're like, damn, my baby, she beautiful, pure. And then she's also beautiful when she enhances herself with, the makeup. So that's kind of like how it is with the money. Know your level of, I make more money than you, but I'm gonna still let you be this man. Okay, you know what? We go out to eat. I know you ain't got no money. I'ma slide that little money to you. She waitress be like, "Oh, he's so cute, he's so nice," and you probably be like, "But I'm the one." Why you have to explain that? Stay in your lane. If you a real ass woman, stay in your lane. If you the wife, stay in your lane. Cause you know what you have. You know if you have a good man, whether he making the $5 or the $20 an hour, know how to appreciate that man. Don't sit out here and down somebody for some mistakes that they have had in their past that they can't get the job that they want to. As long as they treating you right and doing everything that you asked for, they not whooping your ass and you know cheating on you and everything, baby, you better take that and run with it. Shit, we can make something happen. Hell, I can turn a damn kids meal into a happy meal. Y'all better understand. Get y'all shit together and love that person that you with that's down for you. Don't get nobody that's there to use you. You can either be the girl that get you, the cougar that's getting bruised, or the fool for love. It's up to you. But no, know your space, know your time. You gotta, don't get mad because your woman's making more money than you or your man's making more money than you. Have that communication, get your shit together, and make something happen. Go up that ladder together. Not I'm pushing you down or pulling you down because you making more money than me. Don't be jealous of a situation like that. Enhance. Don't fight at the house and don't fight each other. Fight the world together. If you can get that. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta know what you got.
We got one more, and that's you've been covering it the whole time, but it's stress.
Excuse me.
It says stress is one of the causes. It says that a study on 6,000 American heterosexual couples found that men felt the least stress when their women partners were contributing 40% to the household income. So when their wives made less money. So why do you think that is?
When a wife made less money?
When she makes less money, yeah. When she's only contributing up to 40%. Anything close to 50% is an issue. Why do you think that is for most men?
Because she feel like if I'm bringing the 50, you bringing 50, then shit, we 50-50. So you shouldn't overcome me and I shouldn't overcome you. You know what I'm saying? That should be the 50-50 thing. But
is it ever one really of my 50-50 though?
But that's what I was about to say. Because see, one of my coworkers today says that if their wife made more money than them, they'll be good. They'll stay home with the kids and everything. No, you can't stay home with the kids. No, that's not the thing. The stress out part is that I think she feel that you shouldn't try to be controlling because we make the same amount of money. Now, if the female make less money, then she probably would go, well, I'm gonna let him go ahead and handle this because you know he is bringing out most of the money in the house. So that's kind of where that goes in it, because you know us females, we little chihuahuas, and if we feel that you overstepping your grounds, then we're gonna put you back in that little hole. So I feel that maybe she kind of want to be 50-50 with him, and for her to get the same respect that he won't. Maybe.
No.
What you think? What you think?
Well,
Here we
I
go.
actually think that the reason why that works better is because all egos are in check. And what I mean by that is 40% is a big percentage. That means if the woman were to stop working, the household would still start to grind to a halt. So she still has to work. But I think that still allows that man the extra 20% that he needs to feel secure. Because let's be honest, most of the time, well, in most successful relationships, there's one pot of money that pays for the bills, like you were alluding to. And
Right.
it's not 50-50. It's this is how much it costs. And if that means that somebody got to work overtime, or if somebody got an extra bonus check, let's go ahead and pay that off.
Yes.
That ain't got nothing to do with what you make monthly. It just, we need to pay this monthly. So, but I think for most men, they just need to know that they're bringing the most in so that they feel like they can have the final say. And I think that's where it's all coming to. I think it's a feeling. I think people feel like if I'm bringing in the most money, then I should be the leader. I should be the man, regardless of whether you're the man or the woman. People feel like if they bringing in the bread, then what they say goes. And I think you need to find a partner that's going to work for you, because there are some docile men out there that are good men that will work hard, and they don't really care about making those decisions. They're gonna be chill. You know, you want to go on vacation all the time. You want to take the family on vacation. Okay, cool. You want to paint the house. You want to get new furniture. Okay, cool. As long as the money is there, and all he want to do is every once in a while give him some beer, sit down, be happy, you know,
and
relax because he working.
Yeah.
Then there's other dudes that got to be in control of everything, and if you are a person that also has to be in control of everything, then it's gonna come down to the money every time.
Exactly.
So. Baby Scorpio said, so they think they are in control. I do agree.
Yes.
Right. Because it's all about what you feel, how you are on the inside. And y'all hear me say it all the time. It's you versus you. If you feel like you're inadequate because your paycheck is smaller than your wife's, or that your paycheck is smaller than your husband, then come on, man. Like, that's not how it's supposed to work, because you didn't court that person, or you didn't marry that person, or you're not in this relationship with that person because of the money that they made.
Right.
You got with that person because you saw something, you felt something, you know, y'all call it potential, you know, y'all saw potential on this dude. We saw you and we wanted to take care of you. Okay, why it changed? If she made $20 an hour, you make $12 an hour, okay. That does not mean that you just settle though. That means that you're getting a friendly competition. So like, if you can make an additional, you know, couple more hours, get you in the overtime just so you can surprise her, then so be it. Nothing wrong with that. But if you can't, then you need to stop being a nigga.
Aggressive.
No, stop being a nigga and tell her, hey, look, we're going to come up short. So if you can pull some extra hours, because that's what a woman really wants. She wants somebody that's going to communicate and be firm with the communication. This is what we need to do. How can you follow somebody if they don't know where they're going?
Hello. I need a leader. Okay.
And just because you make the most money does not mean that you are the leader.
It doesn't.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Because me personally, I don't make as much money as my wife. My wife is a doctor. But every year I make more money. Yeah. I ain't gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Exactly. I was making more money year after year before I met you. So why would I stop doing that now?
You know, but it's the communication that y'all have.
Correct. And
to
now,
make that marriage work.
correct. And now we're at a point to where I make enough money now to where she can sit back and say, okay, well, maybe I can take a cut on something. But it's just how
See?
it worked out that she didn't even have to take the cut, but she did make the transition. God is good. But,
Exactly.
See, that's what we do. And is it easy? Hell no, it ain't easy. You got two alpha people in the same house.
It
But at the
can be
same
difficult.
time, right. But at the same time, I know who I am and she know who she is.
Exactly.
And that makes the difference. So
And y'all have respect for each other and y'all respect each other's boundaries.
right.
When, like, hey, this is what I did, this is what I'm bringing to the table, this is what we can do, this is what we can't do. And that's that key word again, communication. As long as you have communication into a relationship, that is like the main thing in my lifestyle. As long as you have communication, then y'all can make anything work. You can freaking turn a penny into a dime with
Right.
that communication.
And let me say this
You
too.
do
I'll
it.
get on camera to say this one. Let me say this too.
Uh-oh, hey.
Communication gonna be ugly sometimes. It's gonna hurt.
Always.
Your feelings gonna get hurt. You're gonna be mad. You ain't gonna want to talk to that person. You're gonna be like, I hate you. You're gonna want to say something mean back. It's in that moment that you realize that you really love that person or not.
That's right.
And if you can control yourself in that moment, or even if you made a mistake, if you can come back and have the conversation.
Apologize.
Yep.
Own it.
That's where you are. Now I'm not saying
it.
you gotta do it the same day. If you like me, you stubborn, you gon', it might be a little while, but you come back around eventually. My wife always said, you never really apologize. You just, you kind of be like, well, I made a mistake. I don't apologize, but I will admit if I made a mistake, though.
Even at work.
Yeah, even at work. Hey, I'm the same person everywhere. But guys, we are guys, we're at the end of the show. We hope you love the show. Baby Scorpio said, and I love this one, be a man, you can be the man. In other words, just be a man and then you can be the man.
Yeah. That's
Because I guarantee you, especially for people that love the Bible, it was a handful of people that were six figure, but it was a whole lot of people that wasn't.
Hello.
Everybody wasn't Abraham, okay? Everybody didn't have all the money in the world, okay? So, but, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to be faithful in a little bit.
It's a hard job.
Yeah.
It's a hard job, but just own
They keep changing.
Yeah, just own it.
You keep changing every couple of months. You find a new interest. So just realize what you're getting into. And I think that men don't expect for their lovely little flower to not change. They expect for their wife or their significant other to just stay that same person, or either just stay right up underneath me. But like you said, Slim, times have changed. Technology is out there. People have the opportunity to become whatever they want to become. They willing to put some time behind it. Case in point, you're on YouTube right now. like, what you talking about, man?
Didn't even know.
Anyway,
didn't even dream about it. But yeah, that's the thing. I feel like this: if you have a good spouse, partner, whatever the case, and they're good to you, y'all gonna have your ups and downs. Okay, one may make more money than the other one. Who gives a damn? As long as y'all had a communication is, hey, we're gonna take care of this, we're gonna make this happen. I support you, you support me. Because our best cheerleaders are ourself and our loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as I have myself and my loved ones, I don't give a damn about what nobody else think. I don't give a damn who makes the most money in a relationship. I just feel like, hey, as long as we coming together and we making shit happen, then the rest is irrelevant because it's gonna fall in place or fall out of place. As long as we in place together, we can make a lot of things happen. It's all about communication, come together, supporting each other and loving each other. That's all it is about a relationship. Y'all, get there. And when you find someone that you can take home to mama, daddy, or whoever, that you have that utmost respect for, love that person, show that person that you love them and respect that person. Don't fall out of bounds, because there's a lot of temptations out here. But see, just because that grass is green on the other side, don't mean that it's gonna stay green. You can water that grass a little bit, but you already know what this grass on this side is about, because y'all done been through thin trials, tribulations, y'all been through hard times, good times, but that grass still come up strong as long as y'all stay together and make it happen with that good communication and that love and support of each other.
Well, hey, I think that's just about do it. I'm checking the chat. I don't see anything else in the chat, so I'm gonna throw up the FEMA helpline just in case y'all need to get that. And yeah, guys, we appreciate you. I'm gonna get it out of the way and let Slim close us out. I'm gonna put the cover on the screen and let her take on out of here. So go ahead.
Again, people, we thank y'all for all y'all support. Again, we hope that everybody likes his own. We know this was frustrated. It was irritated. It was everything that you did not want. But it's a pre-trial to get yourself together, to get yourself ready for more hurricanes, storms. Just make sure that you take care of yourself, your family. You get the things that you need. If you can't, you have hotlines as far as FEMA, which is on the bottom of the screen.
The local
311
311
is also here in Houston, Texas. I don't know if you out of state, what is your hotline to get help or whatever, but just try to get more knowledge of the help that you can get to make sure that everything is okay. Make sure you have a plan A, B, C, A to have all the things that you need when your lights are out. You need air conditioning, air, or whatever. B is to have gas in your vehicle to move around. And C, to just settle down and make sure you have your medication and keep God first. I also like to thank everybody for tuning in. I know it's kind of late. We all tired because we have had a long 2 weeks with no lights, no air conditioning, and we mostly trying to get in to get this love with the air and the lights and the TVs and everything, trying to enjoy life as we used to be normal. Thank y'all for all supporting me, staying up late with me. I hope y'all got something out of this. Tune in, like with Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Thanks for showing me love. Good night. Much love.